An LAPD officer is in the hospital this morning after he was attacked while on duty inside Harbor Station. Now, the incident happened last night in San Pedro. Police say the suspect then led officers on a short pursuit and was eventually taken into custody on 18th Street and Pacific Avenue. And that's where KCAL 9's Joy Benedict is live in San Pedro with the latest for us. Joy, what a wild encounter.
Yeah, and certainly very terrifying for so many different reasons, Amy. But we are live where all of this ended, where that suspect was taken into custody here on Pacific Avenue and 18th Street. You can see that we do have some folks ready here to look at some of the evidence as they are starting to mark it. As I mentioned, they had been waiting for a search warrant to be signed by a judge before they went into the suspect's vehicle. But take a look at this video from last night. This is where it all started over there at Harbor Division at around 10 o'clock in the evening. That's when investigators tell us that a man walked into the station asking to speak to a police officer. An officer came out into the lobby. There was some sort of an altercation that occurred, and we are told that suspect was able to grab a hold of that officer's weapon, firing shots there in the station. We are told that a watch commander came out hearing the shots and returned fire. However, the suspect got away in a vehicle, and that chase ended here on Pacific Avenue and 18th Street. This video was captured from a neighbor here using their cell phone. You can see it was quite a commotion out here as they were able to take that driver into custody. We were told they are treated there in the ambulance for quite some time before taken to the hospital, despite the fact that we are told the suspect used the officer's weapon to fire at the officer, and a watch commander used his or her weapon to then return that fire. We are told no one was shot during that gunfire exchange, that in fact both parties were not shot, which is of course very good news. However, we are told the officer was injured, hit over the head, and had several other injuries because of that altercation with the suspect, but is recovering this morning in the hospital.
I am grateful that the officer who was in this incident tonight, who was working the desk, who came out to assist this individual to understand what his needs were, that he survived, and that during this engagement that he did not lose his life. He did not suffer the injury that apparently this suspect meant to inflict.
That was Chief Moore speaking to the media late last night about the incident. The officer was taken here to Harbor UCLA Medical Center there in Torrance. You can see there was quite an outpouring of support for that officer there at the hospital last night. But again, it does appear that he is going to be okay. He was not shot. But as for those injuries, we were told that he has head injuries consistent with being hit over the head with a pistol, and some other injuries that took place during that altercation, which is certainly very tough to hear about. As for the suspect, we are told the suspect also suffered some minor injuries during the arrest process that we showed you video of. He was also taken to the hospital. It's not clear what charges that he will be facing. And Amy, we also don't know what the issue was, right? What started all of this last night at the Harbor Division Police Station? What was his concern? What brought him in there? So, of course, all of that remains under investigation here this morning. I'll send it back to you.
Still so many questions, Joy. Thank you.